pads a little bit, and so far it seems to be working.
Here's Graham, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Graham against Iverson.
God damn, these niggas bring everything.
Chicago trails by 4. Iverson passes to Jefferson. They double-team Curry. Back to Jefferson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Irving can't get it to go. Curry dishes to Davis. Pass to Jefferson. The second chance effort. And the layup is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bridges with it. Picked up by Davis. Davis with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Chicago with the ball. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. And Zeller kicks to Graham. And that one is good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And Iverson throws it down.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
So at the end of one quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Now here's Paul. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, DeRozan out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jefferson. Then it's Curry. And it's Davis in at the 4-man position. Here's Graham. And the rejection by Curry. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. That's good from Jefferson on the assist from DeRozan. And it's a tie ball game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Passes it to Graham. Drops in the layup for 2. Graham's got 8 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I don't know how many guys have bitten on DeRozan's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake is so good, it's a weapon for him.
First free throw is good. Chicago making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Biombo, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Hayward comes in for Miles Bridges. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Devontae Graham. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Rozier against Paul. Hayward looking around. Ball finds Rozier. Shot clock at 5. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Paul passes to Curry. And they take the lead. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Paul penetrating. And the rejection by Curry.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Hayward outside. Rozier against Paul. Rozier the pass to Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Rozier did a nice job seeing what was available that time. So comfortable in the pick and rolls and makes the pass that's available.
DeRozan for three. Jefferson with it. Now defended by Hayward. And that one drops. Jefferson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Ball against DeRozan. Over to the left wing. Back to Ball. And here is Zeller. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Rozier missing.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Outside for Curry. Trying to get open is Davis. And Curry with the stuff.
A nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Hayward. Charlotte moving it around. Rozier the pass to Hayward. Now Zeller is guarded by Davis. DeRozan against Ball. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Chicago leading by 4. Ball looking around. Kicks it to DeRozan. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. Misses the wing J. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Davis. To the middle. Stolen by Ball.
I didn't pass it to him.
Fires the 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Rozier. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rozier is a guy who doesn't back down. Matter of fact, this guy will take a hit and keep on ticking.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Ball.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Rozier for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Chicago leading by 7. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Hayward. Washington out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Graham in at the shooting guard position.
And Williams is a baller. He's an exciting player to watch. Fantastic passer and shooter.
And so here's Charlotte. Here's Rozier. Washington picks to Hayward. Back to Washington. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And both free throws good for Williams. Charlotte trails by 8. Hayward outside. And the pass to Rozier. He kicks to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
A good
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
Here's Graham, and it goes down 2 points. Graham's got 10 points in the game.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Williams against Rozier, and he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That's good from Williams. Third quarter of basketball, we're about a minute and a half in. DeRozan against Graham. Clock at 6. Hayward outside. Over Gugliotta. Hayward can't hit. Chicago leading by 11. The 3. On the wing, Williams. Goes back up. Graham with the rebound. Pass to Washington. Gugliotta grabs the board. Davis dishes to Williams. Davis, the pass to DeRozan. Trying to get open is Davis. Almost, but it rolls out. It's stolen by Davis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Davis with the jam.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Charlotte calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Charlotte again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Graham against Irving. Bridges, no one around him. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two.
Like, why? Why? Come on now.
Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Williams kicks to Davis. It's tipped. Passes it to Gugliotta. Bridges against Williams. Shoots over Bridges. Williams dishes to Davis.
Get it.
And again,
Oh,
no good by
pass it.
Chicago. Charlotte trails by 15. Back to Graham. Pass the ball. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got 7 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Washington. And the dunk by Zeller.
Boy, Zeller's energy and activity infectious. His teammates really appreciate his hard work on the glass.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Williams looking over the floor. Irving against Graham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hayward right side over Jefferson. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Hayward.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Kyrie Irving. Curry is out there with Jefferson. Then it's Iverson. And it's Gugliotta in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. 3 on the clock. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Hayward on the wing. Basket good.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Iverson passes to Irving. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Ball against Iverson. And stolen by Iverson. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. On its way from Irving for 2. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Shot, high post. Iverson, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Ball against Iverson. Here's Curry, and Curry throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And the Hornets call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Both teams will make substitutions. right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear James Borrego coaching his team during the break. He said, "This is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win." Kevin, we know what side he's on.
And Davis sends it back. They recover it. For three, Hayward. But they recover it. Bring him against Paul. Offensive rebound. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breathing as well.
Boy, Jefferson's so good in the open court. When he's got room to run, he pulverizes the opposition.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte, trailing by 10. Shooting foul, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Robertson. That one goes. Counted. Robertson's got his first points in this one.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
That shot wide open.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
They want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
It's stolen by Jefferson. Paul with the three. Davis kicks to Paul. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Paul passes to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Tries again. That shot, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Bounce pass from Rozier. Hayward can hit. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
The shot by Robertson, no good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Zeller, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 7. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Davis dishes to Richardson. Jefferson off target at the rim. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was